the declaration of the state of Israel. The third draft was done by 4 men. I am telling you, after that, the declaration follows, which were signed by 38 persons. Now, drafting the text, the first draft of the declaration was made by this Berenson, the legal advisor of the trade union, and later a justice of the Supreme Court. At the request of Pinchas Rosen, a revised second draft of the declaration was made by 3 lawyers, Abraham, and of course, another one, David Rames. A second committee meeting, which include David and many others, produced the final text. Today, Biafra government have what we call the Declaration Drafting Committee. Declaration Drafting Committee, headed by Bryson Okoma, Dr. Bryson Okoma. Exactly the same thing. Now you are seeing similarity in the state, in the pathway for this freedom and independent state of Israel. You have also seen similarity and the pathway to the declaration of the independent state of Finland. You are also going to see another similarity from another country when I'm going to mention them. This is to tell you, and when you look at this pathway, they are not the same. The Finland pathway to freedom and Israel pathway to freedom is not the same. But what we are doing has similarity with Israel, with Finland. And there are many more, which I'm going to tell you. What I'm using is called the multi-dimensional approach that Nigeria can never ever escape that. So we will make sure that if this fail, the other one will not fail. And if this one failed, the other one will not fail. And that's exactly what we are doing, because Nigeria is a complex country. Because of the vested interest of the world powers, it needed a very complex solution. And we found it. We found it. We have solved the mathematics and they found X. And they don't even know that mathematics is cooling in our fridge. So what we do is we are going one after the other to take the solution, the equation, what we use to solve this mathematics, and apply it to our everyday activities in the liberation of Biafra. Now, I want you also to understand that the vote of the 12th May 1945 was convened to vote on the Declaration of Independence. 3 of 13 members were absent. They had 13 members to vote, and 3 of these 13 members were they were absent. And some of them were being blocked in besieged Jerusalem. The difference today is that we are not only in exile, we are also in the homeland. We have those, so when they tell you you are in exile, laugh at them. We have government in the homeland called the Biafra de facto government. When they mock you that, oh, these people are doing, of course, they are no longer laughing. That's why you see the increase of attack and propaganda against us, which I warned Biafrans a few days ago. I said, there is going to be an increased propaganda in Nigerian media. Don't fall for it. And that's to see what's happening now, because they have come to realize that it's like these people are not joking. It's like these people are getting attention even in the United States. It's like these people are having, higher level meeting with the United States Congress, United States government officials, and all that. This is no longer something that we should know. That's what you see happening on social media. Don't be distracted. I am not distracted. Actually, the more this propaganda comes, the more I get energy. So it is what is giving me energy is their propaganda. And once that propaganda stops coming, I will manufacture something that will make them to start talking. So what am I saying? The meeting started at about
Mazi Okesisi, the admin of Northern Nigeria. You have the mic. Mazi Okesisi.
Thank you, sir.
You have the mic.
Yes, sir. This is a welcome address, please.
No, first is your opening prayer first before you go to your welcome address.
Yeah, we have a Reverend Pastor there. Mazi also.
Mazi, unmute yourself
Please,
again.
Mazi
Mazi, okay, take us to the prayer.
Am I coming out clear?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I create a dungeon to pray in the language of heaven this afternoon. Onye pụrụ ime ihe niile Chukwu nke na-adị ndụ ruo mgbe eji eji anyị akpọ oku oge n'oge awa anyị na-asị gị dịka anyị mgbakọ ime ihe kwesịrị ka anyị mee n'ọnọdụ nweta onwe anyị onye nwe anyị na-asị ka ị bịa were ọnọdụ n'anya amamihe zuru oke kwee onye nwe anyị ka anyị abịghị anyị ga na-achọ ka anyị ike chọta anyị na-arara ndị niile ndị bịawere ma ndị nọ na mkpagbu ma ndị nọ n'ebe dị iche iche ma ndị nwụrụ anwụ anyị nara ha ncha na-atinye n'obe aka na-asị gị eze ebube were ọnọdụ ka mgbe ihe niile ga-emecha ka anyị nwee ọṅụ ka ọṅụ anyị zuo oke ihe ndị a niile ka anyị na-ayọ site n'aha Chukwu okike abịa onye nwe anyị ise ise ise. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. Mazi Okesisi, over to you. Item number 3, welcome address.
Yes, thank you. Am I coming out?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, with a welcome address. The Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa, was a man with truth and honest. No wonder the former president of the zoo, Olusegun Obasanjo, he said to his people that there's no need looking for this man called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There's no need. It's of no use because there is a dangerous weapon behind him. Please, if I may ask, who is that dangerous weapon? It's not a person than Mazi Simon Ekpa. That's why people in the north decided to give him a special name, Ikuku Amanonya. Please, sir, permit me to recognize the presence of my mentor, Mazi Success, the Vam pastor. Adambo Nandegede. Welcome. You are all welcome. My co-Biafrans, please join me and welcome our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Ikuku Amanonya. Please, sir, welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi Okesisi, for the short speech of welcome. Then we go to item number 4, which is breaking of kola nut by every northern state of Nigeria zoo country. Over to you, Mazi Okesisi.
Yes, we are going to hand the microphone over to our man of God, the Oso, for him to tell us, give us the kola. Mazi Oso, bye. Over to you.
Very much. I want to do a little as my sister does by the shouting. And this time I am going to shout the same name that we have given him. Ikuku amanonya. Ikuku amanonya. Ikuku amanonya. Only why the Chekobagi, you must be kept by the law. That which you have started, you will finish it. Thank you very much. We don't have a physical kola nut here, but we have decided as the North that we will break the kola nut in the means of finance. Thank you very much. Permit us to do so. We are doing it by state, not by individual, for a purpose. And please pardon us as we do that. Later on, we are going to forward the name and everything that has to do with what we have just done. I'm going to start with the first stage. I'm sure I'm coming out. Please, if I'm not coming out, tell me so that I will. If I'm not coming out,
we can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you. Yeah. The first state in my list here is Kano State. Kano State. I'm going to be very slow in the amount so that those who want to write can write. Kano State
wait,
will be taking.
Mazio Sebanji, if you have to call people's name, don't call full names. Only the first name is okay. Okay?
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to call any human being. I'm only going to call state. We gave it by state.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
The name, we are going to call the name later, but I'm going to call by state. No human being will be called here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
The first list I have here is Kano State. Kano State as a state will be taking the kola nut with a sum of 273,500 again 273,500 again. Is that okay? Should I move to another state?
Yes, continue. We can hear you. Continue.
Okay. The second state is Plateau State. Plateau State is taking the kola nut with a sum of 184,000 again. 184,000 again. Number 3 state is Kogi State. Kogi State is taking the kola nut with a sum of 63,000 again. 63,000 again. Number 4 is Kano State. Kaduna State, I mean to say Kaduna State. Kaduna State is taking the kola nut with a sum of 50,000 again. 50,000 again. The next state is Benue State. Benue State is taking the kola nut with a sum of 23,000 again. 23,000 again. Then the next state is Nasarawa State. Nasarawa State is taking the kola nut with a sum of 200,000 again. 200,000 again. Then the next state is Taraba State. Taraba State is taking the kola nut with a sum of 65,225 again. 65,225 again. The next state is Federal Capital Territory. Federal Capital Territory is taking the kola nut with a sum of 200,000 again. 200,000 again. Another state is Kwara State. Kwara State is taking the kola nut with a sum of 15,000 AJ, 15,000 AJ. Then followed by Bauchi State. Bauchi State is taking the kola nut with a sum of 18,000 AJ, 18,000 AJ. And then the last but not the least is Gombe State. Gombe State is taking the kola nut with a sum of 5,000 AJ. 5,000 AJ. So far, these are the states that has been able to remit or forward their breaking of kola nut. We are still waiting for others because we have covered the north and we are moving forward. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Thank you to all the northern states of the Nigerian zoo country. Thank you for making your voice heard. Thank you for making the entire world to know that Biafrans are everywhere.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. You don't share it. As bad belly people, they talk about Dan on the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa Wanjoko Odogwana Manzulana, one of Ndigbo. As it is, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa Wanjoko, has reviewed 40 United States of Biafra map, which will be unveiled in the December of this year. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. The Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra government in exile, has announced that it will unveil the map of the 40 United States of Biafra on and issue a declaration on December 2nd, 2024. Ekpa, who claimed that this year will be the year that comes the end of the jeopardy of the Biafra people in Nigeria, has opened up on his X handle stating that the move and the aim at fostering the realization of Biafra independence is at hand. According to Mr. Ekpa, he said that this December will be an end to every jeopardy and to every evil that have been faced by Ndigbo. Also, a lot of people are criticizing Mazi Simon Ekpa. Even the other time, there was this news that was trending that the Finland government has handed Ekpa over to the Nigerian government, this and that. But all those information are foul. One thing people should know is that the European government is quite different from that of the government you know here in Africa. Over there in Europe, everything is done with facts and figure. For them to take action, every information must be very accurate. It's not like here in Africa where a politician who has money more than you will start intimidating you with his police officials. Maybe because you said something about the politician which him or her does not like, you see them threatening you with police, threatening you with EFCC or something like that. But over there in Europe, the case is different, because they believe that everybody has their own fundamental human rights. You have the right to exercise your freedom. You have the right to exercise yourself. You have the right to freedom of speech. You have your franchise right. And not just that you have your franchise right, you are free to exercise these franchise rights. You are free to exercise this franchise right. As it is in Ezagu, Enugu State, tension is there as herdsmen entered and dealt with a lot of people in that community and vicinity A lot of people has lost their life. This is happening live in Eziagu, Enugu State. And the people in that state are crying out and saying, they say, this is happening in my village, in Abowa, Ezago, Akugbowa, Ezago, Enugu State, at Simon Ekpa PM. He said, please, if you come across this video, help us switch to our PM. The issue is, why are the people not calling on government? Why are they calling on Master Simon Ekpa to come and help them? Because they can equally call on the police, they can equally call on the army, but why have these people refused to call on the police or call on the army? And they have resulted in calling Master Simon Ekpa to come and help them. They have been calling Ekpa to come and help them because a lot of people have lost faith in the government. People have lost faith in the government of this nation. People have lost faith in the rulership. People have lost faith in what the government is doing. People have lost faith in how reluctant the government has been to the people. People have lost faith in a lot of things that has been happening in this nation because the government have refused to react. The government have refused to react to the necessary things they are supposed to react to, but rather you see them packing the money. The economy is crashing down. The president is busy buying jets worth 150 billion. Meanwhile, the citizens are hungry. The government are busy. What they are busy doing is sharing palliative. Are they trying to tell us that Nigerians are hungry, or that Nigerians they don't have food anymore, or that Nigerians are beggars? And when some people said, divide the country, let everybody go, divide the country, let everybody have their freedom, divide the country, let everybody go to their home place, divide the country, let everybody be on their own, and the government is saying no. Now, another information coming directly from the Twitter handle of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, he said, the IPOB Nigerian criminals are using my name to seek asylum in some European countries, claiming I am one of the founders of IPOB Nigeria because they know this is only name ringing bell globally about Biafra. One of the European countries has contacted the Biafran government and we will expose your lies. They attack me on social media and use my name to seek asylum in the name of Biafra. All of you that are using my name thinking they will not contact the Biafra government, even when you submit the letter issued by your fellow criminals, they ignored that and contacted the Biafra government. You are gone. This one is coming from Ohanezendigbo, one of Ndigbo Life. He is complaining that a lot of people are using his name to seek asylum. They are using his name to seek asylum, and they thought that the people, the countries where they are seeking asylum are not going to confirm the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. But as it is, these people still contact Ekpa to make sure that they verify what is actually happening, whether these people are actually coming to seek asylum or not, or whether they are maybe trying to make fun or to find a way to have their asylum and run away from the country. Of course, the station of the country is quite alarming, and everybody that has opportunity to run away should run away, because I don't think that anything good is now coming out of this country again. As it is, organizers of the End Bad Governance protest say they are staging another nationwide demonstration. They say this one is called Take It Back. Ose Taylor, they alleged that the federal government did not meet any of the demands that triggered the 10-day nationwide protest. August 1st to August 10th, thousands of Nigerians took to streets across the country to rail against a perceived economic hardship. This one has gone beyond perceived economic hardship. Perceived is that word looks like what has not started happening. But as it is now, economic hardship is hitting hard on the Nigerian citizens. The prices of commodities are going high. The prices of foodstuff are going high. As of today, fuel is 950 naira per liter. And tell me, how are the poor masses going to cope? How are those into production going to cope? How are those into factory and the rest of them? How are they going to make their gain again? Because fuel is 9 something. We are not even talking about the price of gas. And you are telling me that the country is going to be better. Now, the people who organize the End Bad Government protest are saying they are taking on another protest again, which is called Take It Back. And of course, you know that before Tinubu got into power, 2015, 2017, 18, to even the time of Obasanjo, the time of Goodluck Jonathan, Tinubu was a big protester. He was protesting against that government, even though that things were very okay as at that time, and people never thought so. Now it has gotten worse, and the present government does not want anybody to protest. They are using police, they are using army, they are using everything within their power to make sure that protesters are dispatched, and which is not supposed to be so, because according to the Constitution, the people have the right to protest. They have their right to exercise their right to show their dismay, to show their anger, to show how unfortunate they have become in the nation that called them their own, where the government have failed in their duty of providing the social amenity for the citizens, where the government have failed in their duty of providing the things that the citizens need, the good governance, good education, security. Security in Nigeria have flopped to zero. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share. And also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first one to collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.